Hello everybody, welcome back to the NDC. I'm Forecaster Nate, and in today's video we're going to be covering what looks to be a back-to-back few-day event that's going to be going on for the next few days. It's going to be a few tornadoes and a whole lot of wind and hail. It's going to be hitting the majority of the plains and Ohio Valley. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So we are currently waiting on the HRRR to go ahead and get fully updated. So we are going to go ahead and switch over to NAM. Here we have the Supercell composite. I do not have STP availability on this specific model, but we have the Supercell composite, which is basically a larger number version of the STP. I also am allowed to get soundings, which is really nice. I like this website for that. So let's go ahead and start taking a look into this. So currently, we are sitting at 9 p.m. on frame 1. So basically, our main threats are going to be this morning, tonight, and then tomorrow morning, tomorrow night. And then when day 3 rolls around tomorrow is when we'll have another potential day for an enhanced. Let's see, so it's basically just going to be me looking around at this. So, currently, I think y'all did see, if you came here from the stream, we were just covering a severe weather event that was ongoing in this area of Colorado. This was a severe thunderstorm watch that did have a few tornado warnings. But so, basically had a system that's going to be rolling through over the next few days. Let's go ahead and take a look at our CAPE values. Our CAPE values are going to be in the 4,000 range. Now again, for those that don't know, basically every time you go up 1,000, you go up another, for example, like 100% chance of getting at least one, like for EF1 for example. So like 1,000 CAPE is like 100% chance of getting at least one EF4, 2,000 is a 200% chance, and so on and so forth. And again, that's only if every other ingredient is in the right placing. So our most unstable CAPE, as we move into tomorrow, is going to be, this is early morning hours of today. As we move into, we're going to be seeing a whole lot of, basically just like a little bit of CAPE dying off. There is a CAPE buildup that will start around noon over the Oklahoma area, and that will spread into Texas Panhandle here. Let's actually go ahead and switch back over to HRRR because it's almost done generating. Yeah, this is much more detailed. So, I'll wait for this to load. So again, a bit of CAPE over here where we just had that system roll through, which is actively still rolling through. So this is about, let's see, switch over to 06C. So again, your CAPE has mostly died off for the night. We do have, let's see, it's going up. Okay, so around, starting at noon today, the 24th, where you will have a CAPE buildup, supposedly, that is going to start happening around South Oklahoma, which is going to push some CAPE up into these areas and enhance CAPE down here in Louisiana. So here's your current radar view for future forecast. It's around noonish, those cells start kind of popping off a little bit in Oklahoma. Just let me go ahead and get a sounding on one of these real quick. Just pick a random sounding from here. Okay, so there is a bit of STP in here. We do have chance for a tornado. I do believe there is a bit of a capping inversion here. So it's possible that there may not be much from those cells, so it's possible they may not happen. And again, sorry, we're really trying to wait for the rest of the HRRR to come through. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the next few days then. While we wait, GFS is going to be covering the next few days. Okay. So, we have the system that's rolling through. This is for the 25th that we're currently on. I do believe it is days today, 24, 25, and then 27 that are going to have the highest risks probably. Today is an enhanced, tomorrow is a slight, and day 4 is a 15%. Supercell composite for, let's see. So, and this is what we were talking about with the slight risk for tomorrow. Slight risk for tomorrow does include a 5% tornado risk. This is going to be for, as you can see, South Kansas and North Oklahoma, around the Wichita and Ponca City area. Today is going to be another 5%. However, tomorrow is a hatch. Today is not. Another 5%. This is going to be for today for parts of Colorado and a county in southeast Wyoming, as well as west Nebraska. And then there's 2% surrounding it. And then there's the 2% up here in what's part of Illinois and Wisconsin. Tomorrow is going to be probably the bigger side of things because there is a CIG1, which is basically just higher intensity tornadoes at a 5% risk. So, let's go ahead and take it back into our models just one more time here for the GFS. We're just going to go ahead and look and see what our estimated or current supercell composite is for that area. So let's see what it's going to give us here. We do see that it does pop up as a tornado in the bottom right for the hazards. The hodograph is really supportive for possible deviating tornadoes. It does go up into about 40 knots at a low, mid to lower atmosphere, so it's pretty good. For storms, it's really good for storms. Our most unstable cape is 3,000. And, I mean, aside from this, SRH is really supportive as well, so we could see possibility for an EF, if I had to give it a rating, EF2 tomorrow. For today, though, not much is going to be going on. Probably about as intense as it was earlier today. We still got a whole lot to go through. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm super tired. This is like 3 a.m. I'm recording this. I mean, there's some instability in cape and stuff in there, but we will take a look at this cell from the model on the STP real quick, though. Yeah. So, yeah, not really much to take from that. So basically, there will be some, to put it short and simple, big system's going to be rolling through here soon within the next 24 hours. This is going to be circulating all throughout the 4 corner states. There will be some severe storms that probably form in northeast Colorado. Now, these could be tornado producing, as again, there was a 5% risk. I do not have much more to share at this time. So, yeah. We got, again, just mainly the northeast Colorado, southeast Wyoming, and west Nebraska, which I'll go ahead and outline here. This area is going to be the main area of concern tomorrow. And then the day after that will be this general area. However, I'm not 100% sure if it's still there, but when I was looking at NAM earlier a few hours ago, I did happen to see there was some significant, or not significant tornado, but there was a supercell composite that had landed up in that area. Yeah, kind of in the Kentucky area. So, possible severe, yep, here we go. Severe storms are possible around the South Indiana, Kentucky area, even going down here into the Tennessee Valley. I mean, let me go and get a sounding on that. Your Tennessee Valley, possible tornado. Probably give it a very, very low end 2%. For your Indiana, this is for a, let's see, very high ST, or not STP, but significant, sorry, supercell composite. Your STP approximately is going to be at 7. Your most unstable cape is very high. It's a 4.2K. Your SRH is very supportive, and your temperatures and pretty much everything else is going to be very supportive. Let me see, where's the shear at on here? Lapse rate, not great, but still pretty supportive. I'm not seeing a shear. Hold on, let me get upper air. Okay, so your shear is going to be definitely supportive at 500, 700, and 850 millibars. Definitely supportive of possible strong tornado. This is going to be for the 26th from 11 till about 11 a.m. till about 11 p.m. Storms will be around the area of Indiana, Illinois, and Kentucky, with some possible tornadoes happening. So, again, just mainly covering this area. Aside from that, I'm not seeing too many other risks. So without further ado, I'm tired. I cannot give y'all great footage today. And so without further ado, Forecaster Nate out. Be safe, guys.